Hey, my name is Jackson, and you are watching Nakashi Gameplays. Today, I am back in Theme Park Tycoon 2 to showcase the newly updated SMILER. A few months ago, I did a video on this coaster, and recently, I just did some renovations on it. So today, we're going to be looking at what I did exactly. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, I updated the ride station. The previous one was not very good at all. Like, I know you guys really liked that video, but that ride station, dude, that was terrible. Here is the newly updated ride station, pretty much right out of the exact SMILER in Alton Towers. You've got the loading station with the lights, which are now synced with the ride departure way better than before when they turned on as you were leaving, as well as the tin shed, as I call it, behind the station, storing the extra train. And instead of having to go up a maze of stairs to get to the ride station now, there is one set of stairs after the projection room, which is a lot nicer. And I also added a lot more decals to further detail the station as well. And now there is also an official exit. Instead of going down another set of stairs, you now go into another projection room, which I utilized teleporters to make it as realistic as possible, instead of having to wave through the whole entire ride. But that is the loading station, everyone. Up next, the barrel roll I promised. Now, I know I said that it was going to be smooth, and I know it's not looking like what I presented in the last video. However, it is a barrel roll. I think it's pretty good. I hope you guys think it's pretty good. And now for the big one, the marmalizer. Like I said, I did some work on the marmalizer to further improve it, such as moving the injectors on the inoculator arm so that way they look a lot better. I actually ended up just redoing them all together, and I also added a detail where they now will light up at night along with the rest of the ride, which is pretty cool. And the hypnotizer arm now has new spirals on it, which are actually real objects instead of just decal images that disappear on one side, which is pretty cool. And the big one I'm proud of, I redid the screen in the middle. Before, it was an uneven circle with 8 decal images on it. It was alright, but I wanted to improve it. So now you have an actual working screen, as you can see. It has 2 set images so far, which are both from the actual ride, but I'm working to make it even more realistic at this moment. And then for the actual ride, I ended up also redoing the segment before the actual ride, including the laughing tunnel, as I call it. Although there is one negative to the ride track now. The positive, first of all, is the trains will now race each other throughout the ride, which is pretty nice. I think that's pretty cool. However, in order to achieve this, you have to wait at least a minute in the laughing tunnel before your ride actually starts. So if you ever ride this, don't think the ride shut down on you and you have to try and get it back going again. It's a long process to get it going like this, and I'm still trying to work to see if I can fix that as well. But that's gonna do it for the updates. I'm gonna give you guys one more test run on this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see future videos, or to see the previous videos such as the original SMILER, or even other rides in my park such as Top Thrill Dragster, which I'm sure you also saw in this video. Anyways, let's take SMILER for another test drive.